The man who founded the Indian Premier League in Lalit Modi is someone who's never been shy of sharing his opinions, whether good, bad, ugly, or anything in between. And he's recently dropped a little bit of a bombshell that will definitely be sparking a lot of debate among cricket fans. Why exactly did I say that? Well, because he said that you should basically be doing away with the ODI format in world cricket and instead focus on T20s and Test cricket. It's something that has been a bit of a debate for quite a while now, and we'll allude to that as well in this particular video as we go along. But first, let's take a look at what it is that Lalit Modi said before going on to go the broader debate around the future of the 50-over format. This is what he said. He said that Test cricket should always stay. We should dump the ODIs and keep the T20s. Test cricket should move to the day-night format. What he's basically saying is that, listen, keep Tests, tweak it a little bit, try and make more day-night games, although that is a suggestion that will get a lot of people a little riled up again, given that day-night tests haven't quite become the rage that the ICC would have perhaps hoped for. However, him saying that we should keep T20s and instead dump ODIs, that's something that will definitely rankle a lot of people. However, he went on to double down on this stance in the same interaction that he was having. He said, Kerry Packer did a great job in reviving the one-dayers, and I salute him. But the time is over for ODI cricket. Now, for those of you who are too young to realize who it is he's referring to, Kerry Packer was the man who started the World Series of cricket. In many ways, he was Lalit Modi before Lalit Modi, an Australian businessman and media tycoon who wanted to use cricket to actually grow his own channel's revenues. He ended up signing the best players in the world and started something called the World Series of cricket. So popular was this breakaway international league at one point that it basically threatened the very existence of the International Cricket Council. And under Kerry Packer, a lot of the things that we see now are introduced, or were introduced, that have now become normalized. Colored clothing, playing with the white ball, day-night games, matches under floodlights, all of these were very much Kerry Packer introductions, which have now become staples of the game. So in that sense, he's right to salute Packer for giving ODIs a new lease of life, but maybe he has a point when he says that ODI cricket doesn't quite have a space in the calendar anymore. After all, it isn't only Lalit Modi who's saying this. There have been many others who have raised questions over the futures of the format, most notably Ravichandran Ashwin, who a few months back had something about this to say when it comes to the format. He said that I'm not sure about the future of ODIs after the 2027 World Cup. Test cricket still has a space, but ODIs, I truly feel, doesn't have the space. Now, what's interesting is that if you've been a regular watcher of our channel, there's also a video we put out wherein we were having an interaction with the Master Blaster himself, Sachin Tendulkar, where he himself suggested that ODI cricket needs some sort of a change to keep it relevant and suggested that perhaps splitting the game into 4 overs of 25 overs each might do the trick. What it tells you is that there's a lot of opinions around ODI cricket, but whilst not everyone is basically saying to do away with the format, there's enough people worried about its relevance in the future. And what's more, there are those who are also saying that changes should be made now if it needs to be kept relevant. The one thing though, or rather the one thing that people really miss out on when it comes to the relevance of ODI cricket is that when it was first introduced, it was brought about as a way to keep the sport relevant with the masses. That is something that T20 cricket now does far better than ODI cricket ever did. So keeping ODIs, which is basically a format now for the purists as much as it is for the casual watchers, more purists would watch ODIs than actual casual watchers, it bears in mind why it is needed in the first place, given the purists will any day prefer watching Test cricket over ODIs or even T20 cricket. So when you've got Test cricket, the format for the purists, you've got T20s, the format for the masses, ODIs is kind of in a no man's land. It is a little bit of format for the masses, given that a lot of us have fond memories of ODI cricket from our childhood, but it is also one that a lot of younger people now perhaps will not take out the time to watch. Sure, a Virat Kohli playing for India in an ODI might get them watching, but what after Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma are done and dusted? That's where Ashwin's question comes from. That's where others are also raising the same question. And as long as questions like this exist, it does, in my opinion, prove that the future of ODIs is dicey to say the least, unless something really big changes. But what are your opinions? Do you agree with Lalit Modi or disagree with him? Let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget, as always, to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us too on social media. We're on Instagram, X and Facebook, and stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.